Namaste and welcome to Gita's Kitchen. Today's prasadam is fried modakam. For making the fried modak, I have taken half cup of wheat flour and half cup of plain flour. To this, we will just add a pinch of salt and mix it all well together. Add a tablespoon of hot ghee to this and mix it again well together. Now add water little by little and make a tight dough, firm dough. See, we have made a tight dough. Now cover it and let the dough rest for about 10 to 15 minutes. Now for the stuffing, just take a small teaspoon of ghee. To this I am adding half a cup of jaggery and 1 cup of fresh grated coconut. We will mix this together till the jaggery melts and everything comes together. See, the jaggery has melted. Let us all come together as one sticky mass, the coconut and the jaggery. Now I am adding some cardamom powder to it. At this stage we can now switch it off. Allow the stuffing also to cool down for a while. See, I have taken out small balls of the dough and rolled them into small circles. Make them thin. Only then modakams will be crisp. Also we have taken out equal number of this coconut and jaggery stuffing and portioned that out also. I have just used oil for rolling. I did not dust any flour. I just used oil to help me roll it out. Now just take one piece of this rolled puri. Keep a stuffing in the center and bring all the edges up together like this. And your modak is ready. Likewise, we will make all the modakams and keep them ready to. Heat some oil for deep frying and gently deep fry these modakams. The oil should be hot but not very hot because otherwise it might burn. So heat it and then slightly reduce the flame and start frying. Deep fry them carefully. Our fried modakams are done and ready. Our sweet fried modakams are now ready as Naivedyam for Ganesha. Namaste, welcome to Gita's Kitchen. Shuklam Bharadharam Vishnum Shashi Varnam Chaturbhujam Prasanna Vadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantayet. Today we'll see the next two namas, Dhumraketu and Ganadhyaksha. First, Dhumraketu. The next nama is Dhumraketu. Now, what is the meaning of Dhuma? Dhuma means smoke. Smoke which comes from burning wood or charcoal is called as a Dhuma. But we also light agarbatti or sambrani when we do the puja, and that is called as dhupa, not dhuma but dhupa. Dhupam agrahayami we do when we show dhupam to the god during puja. So this story is again told by Mahaperiyava, and he says it comes in the Bhargava Purana. Bhargava Purana means the Purana written by Bhrigu Maharishi. That's how it gets the name Bhargava Purana. It seems once there was a demon by the name of Dhumasura. Now he, being a demon, he was causing a lot of atrocities. And Once he came to know that his death would be caused by a child who is the Amsham of Vishnu. And this child would be born to the king of that province. So once he came to know about this, he got afraid naturally. So he said, somehow I must go and destroy that child. And when he came to know that the queen was pregnant at that time, he said, I will destroy the child before it is born even. So he sends his Senapati, that is commander-in-chief of his army, and he says, you please go there and kill the queen and come back. Let the child not be born. So this Senapati goes quietly at night to the king's palace and he enters the bedchamber. He finds this king and queen lying down on the cot. But when he looks at the queen, he sees what a virtuous lady she is, this queen. And that too, she is a pregnant woman at that. And his mind undergoes a change. He doesn't have the heart to kill her. But then he cannot come and report that to the king because then he will get killed himself. So he thinks of a plan and he lifts the king and queen along with the cot. Straight away, he carries them deep into the forest and places them over there and comes back. So then when the king and queen get up, they find themselves in the midst of a deep, dark forest. They don't know what to do, but they are great devotees of Ganesha. So they pray to Ganesha, please help in the safe delivery of this baby and somehow reach us back home safely too. Meanwhile, here Asura, this Dhumasura, in course of time, he comes to know that this king and queen are in hiding in the forest. So then he says, no, I cannot trust my Senapati anymore. Now I'll go and do the job myself. So he sets forth to kill this baby in the womb. He goes deep into the forest. And this Dhumasura had a very special weapon, a particular weapon which he had specialized in. See, today we talk of biological warfare and chemical warfare. So this Dhumasura had the ability to exhale poisonous fumes, Dhuma, fumes or smoke or poisonous gas, by which the person who inhales that would be totally annihilated. So he decides, okay, what chance does this queen have against my special chemical weapon? I will go and destroy the queen. So very confidently, he goes deep into the forest. But when he goes to the place where the king and queen are there, to his surprise, he finds a small baby in the mother's lap. Oh, the baby has already been born, is it? So I'll destroy all of them. And he goes. Now, this baby, remember, it has been born in an answer to the prayer to Ganesha, the prayer of the king and queen. And in the beginning, I told you that this baby would be a Vishnu Amsha. So it goes to show that Vignesha is Sarvadeva Swarupa. In fact, somebody had asked me in the comments that you are beginning your prayer every day with Shuklam Bharadaram Vishnu. Is this not a prayer to Vishnu? In this context, Vishnu means Sarvavyapi, the one who is all-pervading. Also here, the connection between Ganesha and Vishnu is also shown that he is born as a Vishnu Amsham. Now, and here again, we see that Shiva Kumara, normally we say Ganesha is the son of Shiva. Shiva Kumara has been born as Vishnu Amsha to this king and queen. So, when here Dhumasura lets out huge clouds of smoke, poisonous smoke, fumes, and all the poisonous gases in his chemical warfare, as I said. And he tries to kill this baby. But our little baby Ganesh, he is not at all perturbed. Whatever poisonous smoke the Asura lets out, he just coolly and calmly takes it all within himself. Asura is very surprised. He says, what is this happening? I am letting out the most poisonous smoke, which even the greatest of enemies cannot bear even for a minute. And here this baby is inhaling it, and even the king and queen are protected. So he huffs and puffs and keeps on emitting more and more of this poisonous smoke, but nothing happens. After a while, this Asura gets totally exhausted. He says, now I have completed all the quantity of this poisonous gas which I had within me. I don't know what to do. At this time, Ganesha decides, yes, now is the time to destroy this Asura. Now, how is he going to destroy him? He does not have any weapon with him. He is a small baby and they are in the deep forest. So he says, no problem. I will hurl back this poisonous smoke at this Asura Dhumasura. And he hurls back all this poisonous smoke which he had inhaled, which the Asura had in first, given out. So he throws out all that poisonous smoke against that Asura, and that Asura immediately is killed. So this shows that he used dhuma, that is smoke, as a weapon. That's why he's called as Dhumraketu, and he hoisted the victory flag Ketu. So Vignesha got the name Dhumraketu. So we have seen the name so far: Sumukha, Sumukhascha, Ekadantascha, Kapilo, Gajakarnaka, Lambodarascha, Vikato, Vignarajo, Vinayaka, Dhumraketu. 10 names. The next name is Ganadhyaksha. Ganadhyaksha comes from Gana plus Adhyaksha. Adhyaksha means head or supervisor or leader. So the same meaning as Ganapati or Gana plus Ishvara, having Ganeshwara, Ganadhipati, Gananada. Shiva has installed Ganesha as the Adhipati of the Bhuta Ganas. Now, the Devaganadhipati, the Adhipati or the leader of the Devaganas, is Shiva's younger son, Subramanya. Bhuta Ganas are the celestial attendants. So, Ganesha is served by the Bhuta Ganas. See, the first shloka which we teach children at home in our households is Gajananam Bhuta Ganati Sevitam Kapita Jambu Phalasara Pakshitam. So, Gajananam Bhuta Ganati Sevitam, the one who is served by or attended to by all the Bhuta Ganas. Bhuta Gana are the celestial attendants. Now, Subramanya is also known as Deva Senapati. He is the leader of the Deva Sena. So, he is the Adhipati of the Sena of the Devas. Another pun in the word, he is also the Adhipati or the Pati of Devasena. Subramania's wife is Devasena. So, actually, controlling and disciplining the Bhutaganas is a much more difficult job than controlling the Devasenas. And our Ganesha takes his responsibility very easily on his shoulders. So both the Devaganas and the Manushaganas also recognize his great power and the great compassion. So as Ganadhyaksha, the leader of the Ganas, he is the Adhyaksha of all beings. So we have to bow down to this leader and pray to him to bless us and show his compassion on us. Jai Jai Shankara, Hara Hara Shankara. Periva Sharanam. Thank you for watching the video. We'll meet again tomorrow with the next episode. Please continue chanting the 16 Shodasha Nama of Mahaganapathi. Thank you.